Freedom beats bondage. Tonight you get a clear path to walk out of debt one honest step at a time. This is educational only, not legal, tax, or personalized financial advice. I am not your advisor. I am your guide for this session. Debt is power over your time. Proverbs 22 verse 7 says, "The borrower is servant to the lender." Romans 13 verse 8 says, "Owe no one anything except to love." Nehemiah chapter 5 shows people stopping unfair lending and making things right. Psalm 37 verse 21 reminds us the righteous repay and give generously. No shame, no hype, just a plan you can do. Here's the map. First, list everything you owe. Second, make it cheaper by asking for lower rates and using safe tools. Third, choose a payoff style that fits you. Fourth, automate so you are never late. Fifth, track the numbers that matter. Sixth, prevent relapse so you do not slide back. Quick reality check. Credit card interest today is high. The latest Federal Reserve data shows average rates people actually pay sit roughly in the low 20s. At those levels, every $1,000 you carry costs about $200 to $250 a year in interest. You cannot outwork that with willpower. You need a system. Say this with me. If it is not written down, it does not count. Pull your free credit reports at annualcreditreport.com. Get all three. Make a simple list for each debt. Name, balance, interest rate, minimum payment, due date, and any promo end date. Add a notes line for fees and phone numbers. Total your balances. Total your minimums. Those two totals show your full load and the monthly floor you must cover. Plain words. APR means annual percentage rate. It is the speed your balance grows if you carry it. Statement balance is what you owed when the bill printed. Current balance is what you owe right now. Credit limit is the ceiling the lender gave you. Credit utilization is your reported balance divided by your limit. If your limit is $3,000 and your reported balance is $900, your utilization is 30%. Lower is better for scores. Single digit is ideal. Under 30% is a common safe zone. One maxed card can still hurt even if your total looks okay. This is why we stop swiping while we pay down. Now we make it cheaper. Call your issuers. Use this script. Hello. I am working to pay this balance off faster. I have been a customer for blank years. I have been making payments. What can you do to reduce my APR or place me in a temporary hardship plan with a lower rate so I can keep paying on time? Then be quiet and let them answer. If they say no, ask what would qualify you for a reduction. Write it down. Calendar a retry in 60 to 90 days. Even a small rate cut on a high balance saves meaningful money. Know this helpful rule. When you pay more than the minimum on a card, the extra must go first to the highest rate balance on that card. In plain words, your extra dollars attack the most expensive slice first. Keep every account current with the minimum. Aim all extra dollars at one target card until it is gone. Balance transfers in plain language. A transfer moves a balance to a new card with a temporary low or 0% intro rate. Most transfers charge a one-time fee of 3 to 5% of the amount you move. Example, move $5,000 and pay $150 to $250 upfront. Do a transfer only if the fee is smaller than the interest you would pay during the promo and only if you can finish before the promo ends. Do not put new purchases on the transfer card. New purchases can lose the grace period and start charging interest right away while a transfer sits there. Set 2 reminders for the promo end date, 60 days before and 14 days before. Treat the date as immovable. Avoid deferred interest store promos that say no interest if paid in full by a date, missed by even $1, and they can add back all the interest from day one. If the offer is true, 0 interest with no back billing, and you can finish on time, it may help. If it is deferred interest and you are not 100% certain you will finish, skip it. Debt consolidation loans are one new fixed loan to pay many cards. If the loan's rate is truly lower than your card rates and you stop using the cards, it can help. Risks include higher utilization if you close cards and the danger of running balances back up if habits do not change. Only consolidate if the math improves and your behavior changes. Pick your payoff engine. Avalanche targets the highest interest rate first. It saves the most money, Snowball targets the smallest balance first. It creates fast wins and can keep you motivated. Both work. Pick the one you will stick with. A hybrid is fine. Clear 1 or 2 small balances for momentum, then switch to Avalanche. Non-negotiables. Pay every minimum on time. Send all extra dollars to one target until it is gone. When a debt is paid, roll that old payment into the next target. That rollover is how you build speed. Automation beats willpower. Turn on autopay for the minimum on every account. Schedule an extra payment to the target the day after each payday. If a late payment ever triggers a penalty rate, keep paying on time and ask for a review later. Best is simple. Never be late. Track 2 numbers each month. First, balances on each account. Second, credit utilization overall and on each card. Utilization equals reported balance divided by limit. Aim for under 30% overall and lower if possible. If one card runs high and others are low, that one card can still ding your score. When possible, pay before the statement cuts, so a lower number is reported. If you are behind, here is the triage. Pay the past due amount to stop late fees and penalty rates. Call your issuer and ask for a hardship program with a lower rate or a structured plan. Get terms in writing. If a collector contacts you, request the validation notice and review it. Dispute errors. Keep records of dates and calls. If a company mistreats you, file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Check your credit reports weekly and fix mistakes through the official process. Build relapse prevention. Lock cards in the app or put them away. Keep one general purpose card open for history, but do not carry it. Put bills on autopay and put your extra debt payment on autopay. Build a starter emergency fund of $500 to $1,000 so surprises do not go on a card. Unsubscribe from promo emails. Remove saved cards from your browser and phone. Track streaks, days on time, dollars paid down, cards closed. Small visible wins keep you going. A quick example. 3 cards, 400 at 19%, 900 at 22%, 1,800 at 25%. Snowball pays the 400 first for a fast win, then 900, then 1,800. Avalanche pays the 1,800 first because its rate is highest, then 900, then 400. Both paths work if you keep going. If motivation slips, clear a small balance, then return to Avalanche. Balance transfer example. Move 1,800 to a 0% promo with a 4% fee. The fee is $72. If you can finish during the promo and you will not swipe that card for new purchases, the math can work. If not, skip it. Set 2 alarms long before the promo ends. Cash advances are expensive. They often start interest right away and add fees. Avoid them. Build that small emergency fund instead so you never need one. Weekly rhythm. Update balances. Check one bureau's free report. Confirm due dates. Fix anything off. Monthly. Roll any paid-off payment into the next target and retry rate reductions if your record improved. Quarterly. Review budget and automation. Switch between Snowball and Avalanche if motivation or math demand it. The right method is the one you will do. Scripture anchors as you work. Proverbs 22:7. The borrower is servant to the lender. Romans 13:8. Owe no one anything but love. Nehemiah 5. Stop unfair practices and make wrongs right. Psalm 37:21. Repay what you owe and give generously. Pay with integrity. Protect yourself from traps. Help others when you can. Checklist. You can say each payday. I paid every minimum on time. I sent my extra to my target. I did not swipe the balance transfer card. I moved $10 to my emergency fund. I checked one report for errors. I celebrated one small win. A word on mindset. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a plan you will do. A mistake is not failure. It is feedback. Adjust and continue. Freedom is many small choices made automatic. If income is irregular, keep the structure and scale the numbers. Minimums on autopay. A small base extra on autopay. Add more when money comes in. The goal is certainty, not speed. If crisis hits, protect the order of survival. Food, shelter, and utilities. Transportation to work, basic insurance, then minimum payments. Call lenders early. Ask about hardship plans. Document everything. When stability returns, restart the extra payment and continue. Final recap. List everything, make it cheaper, pick Avalanche or Snowball. Automate track balances and utilization. Protect the win with habits and a small emergency fund. Use your rights, repeat weekly. Debt freedom is the first half of the mission. The next half is stewardship. When you are ready, watch Investing Basics for Believers, Index Funds, Risk, and Stewardship. Learn how simple index funds work, how to think about risk, and how to invest with a calm, long view that serves your calling. Finish today's checklist, then meet me there. Choose freedom over bondage. Start now. Keep going. Pay with integrity. Build with wisdom.